ગુડ મોર્નિંગ ઓલ. સો આજે આપણે નવો ટોપિક સ્ટાર્ટ કરવા જઈ રહ્યા છે, ગ્લોબલ પોઝિશનિંગ સિસ્ટમ. સો તમે બધા જ અવેર જ હશો કે વોટ ઇઝ અ જીપીએસ. ઓકે, so the global positioning system is a satellite based radio navigation system owned by the United States government and operated by the United States Space Force. It is one of the global navigation satellite system that provides geolocation and the time information to a GPS receiver anywhere on or near the earth where there is an unobstructed line of sight to four or more GPS satellite. Obstacles such as the mountains and the building blocks, the relatively weak GPS signal. The GPS does not require the user to transmit any data, and it operates independently of any telephonic or internet reception. Through these technologies can enhance the usefulness of the GPS positioning information. The GPS provides the critical positioning capabilities to the military, civil, and the commercial users around the world. The United States government created the system, maintain it, and make it freely accessible to anyone with the GPS receiver. The GPS project was started by the US Department of Defense in 1973, with the first prototype spacecraft launched in 1978 and the full constellation of 24 satellite operation in 1993. Originally limited to use by the United States military, civilian use was allowed from the 1980s following an executive order from the president. Advancing technologies and the new demands on the existing system have now led to effort to modernize the GPS and implement the next generation of GPS block 3A satellites and the next generation operational control system. Announcement from the vice presidents in 1998 initiated these changes, which were authorized by the US Congress. During the 1990s, GPS quality was degraded by the United States government in a program called the Selective Availability. This was discontinued on the May 1st, 2000 by the law signed by the president. The GPS services is provided by the United States government, which can selectively deny access to the system, as happened to the Indian military in 1990 during the Kargil war, or degrade the service at any time. As a result, several countries have developed or are in process of setting up other global or regional satellite navigation system. The Russian global navigation satellite system was developed contemporaneously with GPS, but suffered from the incomplete coverage of the globe until mid 2000s. GLONASS can added to GPS device, making more satellite available and enhancing and enabling position to be fixed more quickly and accurately to within the 2 meters. There are the several other navigation system like China's Baidu navigation satellite system, European Union Galileo positioning system, India Navik, Japan Quasi Zenith satellite system is a GPS satellite based augmentation system to enhance GPS accuracy in Asia, Oceania, with satellite navigation independent of the GPS schedule for 2023. So there are the several developments with this parallel development in 1996, 1960s. It was realized that a superior system could be developed by synthesizing the best technologies from the 621B transit termination and the SECUR in the multi-service program. Satellite orbital positions occur, including by variation in the gravity field and radar refraction, among others, had to be resolved. A team led by the Harold L. Jury and of a Pan Am Aerospace division in Florida in 1970 to 1973 used a real-time data assimilation and recursive estimation to do so, reducing systematic and residual error to a manageable level to permit accurate navigation. During the Labor Day weekend in 1973, a meeting of about 12 military officers at the Pentagon discussed the creation of a defense navigation satellite system. It was at the meeting that the real synthesis that become GPS was created. So this is the kind of the development phases are going to take place, which is not very much important. Okay. So this is this particular satellite systems are going to take place when we are going to use the GPS system. So in any time, minimum six satellites are visible at any point of a given time. So there are the control segment composed of the master control station and alternative master control station, four dedicated ground antennas, and the six dedicated monitor station. The MCS can also assess US Air Force Satellite Control Network ground antennas and NGA monitor station. The flight path of the satellites are tracked by the dedicated US Space Force monitoring station in Hawaii, Quadrant Atoll, Ascension Island, Diego Garcia, Colorado Spring, Colorado, and the Carnaveral, along with the shared NGA monitor station operated in England, Argentina, Ecuador, Bahrain, Australia, and the Washington DC. The tracking information is sent to the MCS, um, which is operated by the Second Space Operations Squadron of the U.S. Space Force. The two SOPs contact each GPS satellite regularly with a navigational update using a dedicated or the shared ground antenna. This update synchronizes the atomic clocks on the board of the satellite to within a few nanoseconds of each other and adjusts the premise of each satellite internal orbital model. The updates are created by the Kalmar filter that use input from the ground monitoring station in space weather information and the various other input. Satellite maneuvers are not precise by the GPS standards. So to change a satellite orbit, the satellite must be marked unhealthy. So receiver don't use it. After the satellite maneuver, engineers track the new orbit from the ground, upload the new premise and mark the satellite healthy again. The operation control segment currently serves as a control segment of records. It provides the operational capability that support GPS users and keep the GPS operational and the performing within specification. OCS successfully replaced the legacy 1970s era mainframe computer at the Scarborough Air Force Base in the September 2000. After installation, the system helped enable upgrades and provide a foundation for a new security architecture that support US Armed Force. So this is the kind of a user segment. The user segment is composed of the hundred or thousand of US and allied military users of the secure GPS precise positioning system and tons of millions of civil, commercial, and scientific users of the standard positioning system services. In general, GPS receiver are composed of an antenna tuned to the frequencies transmitted by the satellite, receiver processors, and the high stable clock. They may also include a display for providing location and the speed information to the users. A receiver is often described by its number of channels. This signifies how many satellite can monitor simultaneously. Originally limited to five or four, uh, this has progressively increased over the years, so that as of 2007, receivers typically have between 12 to 20 channels. There are many receiver manufacturers. They almost use one of the chipset produced for this purpose. GPS receivers may include an input for the differential correction using the RTCM SC104 format. This is typically in the form of RS232 port at the 4800 beat per second speed. Data is actually sent to at a much lower rate, which limit the accuracy of the signal sent using RTCM. So many civilian applications use one or more of the GPS three basic components: absolute location, relative movement, and the time transfer. Okay, so there are the different types of the civil application. Like first is the atmosphere, studying the troposphere delays and ionosphere delays, recovery of Earth surface displacement due to the atmospheric pressure loading, astronomy, both positional and the clock synchronization. Data is used in astronomy and celestial mechanism and the precise orbital determination. Okay, so automated vehicle cartography. So the cartography, both civilian and military cartography use the GPS extensively. So cartography is study and practice of the marking and the using map. Cellular telephony. Okay, so we use Google Map or any kind of the map in our mobile. Uh, Clock synchronization, disaster relief, emergency services, GPS equipped radio phones and the drop phone measure and calculate the atmospheric pressure, wind speed, and the direction up to the 27 kilometer from the Earth's surface. radio occultation for the weather and atmospheric science application, fleet tracking used to identify, locate, and maintain contact reports to one or more fleet vehicles in real time. Geodesy, geofencing, vehicle tracking system, person tracking system, and the pet tracking system use the GPS to locate the device that are attached to or carried by a person, vehicle, or a pet. This application can provide continuous tracking and send notification if the target leaves a designated area. So this is the pet tracking, person tracking system, vehicle tracking system. Geotagging applies location coordination to digital objects such as a photograph and other document for the purpose such as creating map overlays with devices like the Nikon GP1. GPS aircraft tracking is a mean of tracking the position of an aircraft fitted with a GPS receiver. By a communication with the GPS satellites, detailed real-time data on flight variables can be passed to a server on the ground. This server store the flight data, which can then be transmitted. GPS for mining, GPS for data mining. It is possible to aggregate GPS data from multiple users to understand movement patterns, common trajectories, and the interesting location. GPS tools, navigation, orbit, phaser measurement. GPS enables highly accurate time stamping of power system measurement, making it possible to compute phasers. Recreation, for example, geocaching, geodashing, GPS drawing, way marking, and other kind of location-based mobile games such as a Pokemon Go and reference frames, realization and densification of terrestrial reference frames in the framework of the global geodetic observing system, co-location in space between the satellite laser ranging and the microwave observation for a deriving global geodetic parameters, robotics, sports, surveying, tectonics like survey use absolute location to make maps and determine property boundaries. Surveying or land surveying is the techniques professional art of science of determining the terrestrial or three-dimensional position of points by and the distance and the angles between them. A land surveying profession is called the land surveyors. The telematics is an interdisciplinary field that encompasses telecommunication, vehicular technologies, electrical engineering, and the computer science. Telematics can involve any of the following. So there are some kind of the restrictions are used for the civilian uses or civilian applications. Okay, this is kind of the data or the introduction of the GPS. So in the very next lecture, we will be discussing more other topic which are falling in the modern surveying instrument chapter. Okay, so see you in the next lecture. Thank you.